Hey guys, what's going on? I'm Scott.
And I'm Nathan.
And welcome to Nerd Society.
Today we're going to be speaking about the future of the DC cinematic universe. Scott?
What's to come? What is to come?
So Batman v Superman just came out and we've just recently done a review that'll be up. It was already up, to be honest, anyway. I liked it. Well, I loved it. Scott loved it. So yeah, there's a lot of Easter eggs like Flash, Aquaman, Cyborg and Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman movie is going to come out next year and the Justice League movie is going to come out, or part 1's going to come out next year.
I can't actually believe that Justice League is out next year. That's surprised me. You messaged me the other day saying, holy shit, Justice League's actually next year.
I'm most excited to see the Aquaman solo movie because I'm a big Aquaman fan. Ben Affleck, has he finished the script or is he working on the script?
I'm pretty sure they said he's working on the script. I might have seen somewhere that he's actually finished it as well.
I'm really excited for this, but in my opinion, I think the enemy in it shouldn't be Jason Todd because I just don't think so. I think it's too soon for that. In my opinion, I think it's going to be Hush.
I agree. Hush could be a good starting point for the Batman films. If they're doing 3 of them, if it's going to be Batman, I don't want it to be sort of like one story after the next. I don't want it to continue over. I want individual 3 stories. And I want them to be potentially, like you said, Hush. I do want to see Under the Red Hood. I know a lot of people have said, oh, how can you do Under the Red Hood? Batman's a killer now. He kills people. But, you know, someone like Jason Todd, it's going to be good to explore why Batman has become the way he has in Batman v Superman. And I think Under the Red Hood, especially seeing Robin in Batman v Superman, is a good way to show why Batman has become as sour as he is.
And one of my favourite villains I want to see is Deathstroke.
Yeah.
We've seen him in Arrow. He did very was it Manu Bennett? Is that his name?
Miracle. Yeah, no, the thing is I like about the Deathstroke in...
Oh, okay.
You okay there? Deathstroke in pretty much any variation of him. I've always enjoyed the look. It took them a while to get around to it in Arrow, but they finally got around to it in the end. I know Batman Begins sort of did it, but what about Batman Year One? Would that be something you'd be interested in, or is it not something you want to see again?
He sucks.
Or it could be Damian Wayne story.
You like Damian.
Yeah.
We've got to be careful we don't sort of go... Well, I suppose you're right, the Bat Family, we need to introduce it. I think the last time we saw the Bat Family was Batman and Robin.
Yeah, I like Batman Forever. Is that Riddler one? I get confused with the title sometimes. But Chris O'Donnell's Robin suit in Batman Forever was perfect. I thought I loved that.
Chris O'Donnell or Stephen Amell? I always get those two mixed up.
No, they're like the classic Robin suit in.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, that does their thing. Yeah. The thing is, I suppose if you look back on, even though we're getting a little bit off subject, if you look back on Batman Forever and Batman and Robin, they were cheesy as anything, but at the same time, they did have that comic book feel to them.
What, nipples?
Nipples.
Anyways, other movies. Aquaman solo movie, I think it's going to be Black Manta or his half brother, Ocean Master, aka Orm. I like the Aquaman animated movie. I think they should do the story between that and throw some other comics in. Scott, what other movies are you looking forward to?
Flash. And if they're going to do anything, we need to do... Definitely the Flash, because if they do that, I know a lot of people are sort of like and ahhing, but Flashpoint, we've got to see that. How are you gonna?
I heard I'm gonna appear in that.
No, if you were gonna appear anywhere,
you're gonna appear in Batman v Superman more than anything.
Yeah, Batman v Superman.
But you didn't.
Where you shot in the kryptonite bow, but Batman didn't need it. The Flash, I can't wait to see that, and I really hope we do Flashpoint to hire someone like Jeffrey Dean Morgan. As Thomas Wayne,
but he kind of done like that in a slight way as a comedian.
Yeah, the comedian is a perfect example of why it would be an excellent Thomas Wayne, and that's why I want to see that. I want to see a brutal Thomas Wayne. I mean, how do you get more brutal than Batman? Bruce Wayne, this current version of Batman.
But I think we'll kind of see some references, but the opposite in Suicide Squad, because if you see in the trailer, you see Harley Quinn falling into some chemical stuff. And in the Flashpoint Paradox, you see Thomas Wayne throw Harley Quinn off a building, and I think they could do something like that because, like I said, Batman is, as he says in the film, the rules have changed.
Yeah.
You might see Joker could dive in, and that's why I think Joker might be dead in the story in DC's cinematic universe.
What's next for Superman?
I think it might be after Justice League.
Yeah, I'm hoping we're going to get another standalone Superman film. I really want to see a new suit, and I really want to see the black suit. If
Yeah.
Superman, when he returns, Superman Returns. They missed their opportunity. They should have waited to call Superman Returns until they killed him off, and then we could have had Superman Returns and made it a good film where he throws a punch.
The Rock's Black Adam.
The Rock is Black Adam. I want to see what they're going to do with Shazam.
I don't want the film Shazam to be The Rock though. I don't want The Rock to play Black Adam. I don't want The Rock to play as The Rock.
Oh right, I see. You don't want The Rock is The Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Like Vin
on that
Diesel plays Vin Diesel in every film.
one. And
no matter
Will
what.
Smith is Will Smith.
Oh yeah, Suicide Squad.
Yeah, Suicide Squad. How are we forgetting about that? Apparently they've done reshoots to add a bit more humour into
That
it.
is from because of Deadpool's reactions and Batman v Superman reactions. I think because I heard and I read in an article that because in the whole that second Suicide Squad trailer with the Jesus Christ man, that Bohemian Rhapsody, the humour in that trailer is the only humour in the film. David Ayer's like,
Yeah, he's not-
I trust him. I liked Fury. I loved Fury. To be honest, like I said, Joker might die. He's not afraid to kill off characters. Like Fury. But and it's
maybe
not,
it's the
not
end
a
of the
major
line.
thing though. It's not a major.
Maybe it's the end of the
Another
line
thing.
thing. Like we said, if all the Batman films are going to be a prequel, then maybe it could be the end of Joker, and we're going to see the events leading all the way up to that. He's quite young, so how young is he going to be in the in the standalone films? So anyway, let's just talk about the Justice League and the people that are actually in the Justice League. We've got Superman when he comes back,
Cyborg. We've got to
Cyborg.
mention, but Victor Stone. Yeah.
Mother Box,
Yeah. The deleted scene. I think is Steppenwolf.
Steppenwolf,
Stephen.
Steppenwolf, or
I think it's
I think it's Steppenwolf.
I don't know.
I've always read it as Steppenwolf.
It's Steppenwolf.
probably-
It's Steppenwolf.
I think in Justice League Part 1 he will be the main villain, and that will lead up to Darkseid.
Anyone that's not been mentioned that you want to see in the Justice League yet? I know that you'll have
Martian Manhunter.
Martian Manhunter. The man himself, the Man of Steel, says is the most powerful being on the planet. Superman says that himself numerous times about the Martian Manhunter.
But his weakness is fire.
No one likes fire. I can honestly say it's not strength of
I'm
mind,
loving
fire.
Martian Manhunter in Supergirl.
Yeah.
I want him in TV series that with him.
Yeah, I think they've done really well with that. I don't know. Are we missing anyone?